MF instead, as these compositions do round out right here. WE, they've got the kind of comp that can play a team fight. They want to play it front to back and then get that initial kill, make it work for Monkey.
Space and control. Grubs is going to be the focus here for WE. And because Karis has push and is playing Talia, will always be able to roam and collapse way before Angel can. So EDG not going to risk throwing a potential lead over to WE this early. They'll cede control of the Grubs for now. And as you said, are now they walking up for it? I guess.
Yeah, at this point, they are going to push forward. It's not actually going to be able to steal any of these away. But they actually get the flash out of Monkey.
Sure.
Just has to go over the back of the pit. So they're going to be trying to use that priority right here to see if they can get a little bit of a gank right here. Wink actually going to be caught out. Takes a big chunk.
Oh, but
wow.
There's the paranoia. Goes right for Monkey, knowing that he's got no way out outside of the Heartbreaker. That's first blood going over to EDG. Bullet time, not a lot of damage, but Taeyun falls anyway. Okay. And at least he's able to pick up a double kill before falling to On eventually. And we got an equal game on our hands. Blocks are 2-2.
Sir, there are so many things I just want to say right now. But
it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Vampire stepping up there was most certainly questionable, and because you lose so much damage, the ulti, the flash off of your support, there's no way that W can step up into this situation. It is now going to be 3 Grubs going back the other way, 3 apiece, so not the end of the world to lose out onto that one, but WE would have loved to have had extra pressure on a decent chunk of gold once they've started up this Drake. But with Xiao Hao nowhere to be seen, not going to be any play back onto this one, and it's now going to be a second Drake picked up for WE. So the Drake,
burst behind that Infernal Soul.
And for now, everybody going to head back to the lanes, just try to keep themselves farming. Really, this game does feel very, very tense. Obviously, it has massive implications, as we've been saying. You don't want to go down. Now available, at least, and that is something Monkey is going to head straight towards.
Just goes to show that, hang on. Cube might have caught out Angel, but Xiao Hao popped the paranoia, and Cube realizes that he is no longer welcome to run him down. And Wink with the collapse will ensure that there is no escape for Cube. But meanwhile, on the top side, Monkey and the rest of WE will try to make a cross-map play and take as much advantage as possible, considering that EDG expended quite the many men on the other side of the map.
Kill and a tower going to be traded over here for just the tower top lane. The Herald will get a second charge though onto the tier 2, but still good damage already being done right here onto the tier 2 by EDG. It feels like WE, they're just behind the play, and losing Cube's life as well makes it that much less worthwhile. In fact, tower actually going to be saved right here. Good ulti out of Anne just to push everybody away from WE.
Oh, CDC just waiting around the corner for the spring and pounce on the Monkey. Vampire punts him away, but the paranoia now looks for the lone wolf in Taeyun, forced to flash over the wall. ZDZ continues the charge, and a bullet time fully charged will deal a hell of amount of damage, but Monkey tries to get the resets going, and he performs on the Nocturne. Wink trying to hold the line here, and WE might have just found that moment. The Reset City is undeterred, and it is not stopped, and Monkey just gets to be the Viego King on the Rift. EDG lose 4, and WE are starting to come alive.
Set the fight through. Yeah, a couple of members still do fall. It's not a complete disaster for EDG, but they're going to lose themselves the Drake again, and something Monkey's been so good at, both being proactive but also objective control. He's now got that third Drake right here for his team. Sole point for WE off of the back of that win.
In that fight, which now makes them even higher prime targets to be focused down. But WE, they've already done their homework and clearing out the vision line in that top quadrant, so they're just booking it for the Otacon. EDG not punishing at all whatsoever. And it looks like, I guess in the replay, Wink was caught out, which opened up the window as Wink is now just walking back from base. So
as fights go on, the more WE are going to be happy about the outcome. So you can see pressure down right now onto this tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. Mid lane, no real pressure onto these towers for the minute. I think we're going to have to wait until the Baron spawns in a couple more minutes times for these towers to really start falling with any pace.
Coming up in the next couple of minutes, just trying to fight over this red buff at the moment as ZDZ
is he
might be here. The Paranoia has been engaged upon, but
Oh,
the
that
bullet time
ulti,
right
the
in
bullet time, what?
They can't see that the bullets are ripping them apart. Now it is the Otacon GAs that are being expended. Vampire will give his life to at least escort the remaining members of WE. Not sure.
Yeah, and that's a big tool to now miss out on. I don't know if EDG spotted that. I don't know if they know. Oh, they're going to go right in onto ZDZ. He should just be dead here.
I think he's just going to try to buy as much time and let EDG...
Oh, Angel!
Oh, Taeyun just got sniped up by Angel on the Paranoia. Is going to completely blanket out the entire vision control for WE. Bullet time rips through the front lines once again. But they give over a reset over to Xiao Hao, or Monkey, I should say. Wink trying to buy as much time as he can with this Magnet Storm, but On is still in the back of the pit trying to see if he can make magic happen. The cleanse, it's not going to be enough. The flash, and Monkey gets to go to town with Reset City once again. No Infernal Soul secured for themselves, but they're getting a massive numbers advantage, and Angel stays too long on the Rift. And WE now have a chance to pick up this Baron instead.
Yeah, they could just head straight towards this one. It's going to be the ace picked up. EDG just crumble in and amongst that team fight. ZDZ gets caught right at the very beginning. Angel evaporates Taeyun, and it just doesn't matter because Cube and Monkey live, and they can live forever with these combo of items right here. These champions heal for so much. ZDZ is returning to this fight. Low health bars. There's a chance he can do something here.
Maybe, but they're so healthy. What is going on? Actually, I can't fault it.
Best start you could possibly ask for a team fight, having the enemy ambassador killed right at the very beginning, but it just doesn't actually end up mattering in any way. Even after Angel gets the pump. Hang on. Oh, wait.
I'm getting sniped out. Massive seismic shove from WE. Wait a minute, Boxer. Is this it?
Done? Is it done?
It could be. They've
got Baron.
They just killed 3. It's only down to Angel and ZDZ, but this could have just been a series of disastrous throws by EDG, but WE do not waste their moment here as Angel's gonna pop Vampire with the Between the Worlds. Now it is a 4-on-2. ZDZ and Angel are going to have to pull out a miracle to save EDG from going down into group Nirvana. ZDZ trying to dash through all the minions here. But he goes down, and WE prove that they're the masters of their own fate. They prevail against EDG, and they grant themselves one more chance to get into Group Ascend.